Hi, I'm Claire, the co-founder and CEO of Renewal Mill.
And I'm Caroline, the COO.
After surviving cancer in my early 20s, I set out on a journey to reform our food system and improve access to affordable food and nutrition.
And I always knew that I was destined to work in food. My last name means cooked in Italian. I'm from the town of Sandwich, Massachusetts, and my parents own an ice cream store named after me.
And what we learned early on in our food careers is that while we all love food, we don't always respect it.
Globally, about 30% of food is never eaten. That's approximately 1.6 billion tons of food.
Producing all of this wasted food has a greenhouse gas footprint larger than any country in the world except for the United States and China.
Annually, about 6 billion pounds of this food waste come from the byproducts created during food manufacturing. While most manufacturers throw away these byproducts, they're actually full of untapped potential as upcycled ingredients.
Renewal Mill is the next generation ingredient company, upcycling these byproducts into the high quality ingredients that these food consumer packaged good companies, or CPGs, are actively looking to source.
Let me show you how we do this, starting with our first ingredient. When you make tofu, the first step is making soy milk. To make soy milk, you juice soybeans, which leaves behind a large amount of soybean pulp. If you've ever juiced fruits or vegetables at home, you know how much pulp goes to waste. This soybean pulp is called okara, so we partner with tofu factories to put our technology into their facilities. Then, instead of okara going to landfill as it normally would, we are able to capture it, dehydrate it, and mill it into the final form of our ingredient, which is a high fiber, high protein, gluten-free flour.
Okara flour is an extremely versatile ingredient that can add nutrition and taste to a wide variety of products, everything from cookies to pasta to tortillas to even beverages.
While still relatively unknown here in the US, okara is a traditional East Asian ingredient that's been used for centuries. In fact, the word okara itself is a traditional Japanese word that means honoring the husk or honoring the whole bean.
Okara flour is our first upcycled ingredient, but upcycled ingredients in general offer a wealth of different benefits. First, they're packed with nutrition. Second, they can offer functional benefits, and of course, they're better for the environment. They are low-cost or no-cost inputs, and as hero ingredients, they can offer unique marketing storylines.
Ultimately, all of these benefits matter to food companies and consumers who are demanding better nutrition, cleaner labels, and increased transparency. We've seen this firsthand with the initial sales of our okara flour. By participating in the Techstars Accelerator, we were able to get into the R&D departments of some large Fortune 500 food companies. By leveraging this and our more than 50 years of collective experience as a founding team in the food industry, we've been able to build a robust sales pipeline of interested CPGs.
Currently, our demand is outpacing our supply, but we're uniquely positioned to meet this demand because our solution is scalable and because it offers tangible benefits to food manufacturers.
For example, our first partner is Hodo Foods, a nationally distributed tofu company that produces more than 40 tons of okara per week. By upcycling Hodo's okara, we are able to provide them with a reliable waste management solution to turn their okara into a profitable revenue stream, to give them back a quarter of their factory floor space, which is currently being used to store wet okara before disposal, and to reduce their environmental impact.
And remember, okara represents just a small fraction of what's possible in the world of fibrous byproducts. We've already had interest in companies looking for solutions for everything from almond milk pulp to juice pulp to potato peels.
The flour market is massive and is expected to reach $270 billion by 2022. Alternative and gluten-free flours are the largest drivers of this growth, with a CAGR of 10.4%. At Renewal Mill, we're able to get a 60% margin on our flour, and we're on track to do just over $1 million in revenue by the end of 2019. We expect to grow this to $12 million in revenue by the end of 2020 with the commercialization of our second ingredient, the installation of our equipment at 2 additional partner facilities, and the growth of our own branded CPG products.
We're the team of entrepreneurs and industry experts to build this new category of food. I previously co-founded and grew Boston's first organic juice company, Caroline brings experience in nutrition and marketing from her time working at the White House under Michelle Obama's Let's Move campaign and with the World Food Program in Cambodia. Our team also includes a 25-year veteran food scientist, as well as a 5 times James Beard Award-winning cookbook author who leads product development.
Our initiative has attracted some of the top culinary and food minds to join our team, including the CEO of the largest artisanal tofu factory in the US, a world champion bread baker, the CEO of King Arthur Flour, the author of a seminal food waste report, and the former CMO of Soylent.
Ultimately, Renewal Mill aims to create a new circular economy of food. By 2050, there will be 10 billion people in the world. Feeding all these people won't be a matter of growing more food, it'll be a matter of using the food we already grow more efficiently. Upcycling will be an important part of this solution.
So we invite you to try Okara and taste the future of food.